talked about was the domain restriction on the TI-Nspire. Okay, Control G to open up a new function line, G for graph. Then just type something in, 3x plus 4, and then we have to restrict the domain, and it's that fancy symbol, Control equals, and then the forward slash, the kind of vertical line, given, is my interpretation of that. I want this particular function given, Control equals, and there's the symbols you need. Okay, so you can choose a symbol, of course, greater than or equal to, but I've forgotten the x. I need the x greater than or equal to. No problem, you just go click back in the space and type in x. So x greater than or equal to, I'm going to say 2 on this occasion. Okay, and you think, well, where has it gone? Well, the function starts there because the first output is quite a big number. Okay, so there's top tip 1, domain restriction on the TI-Nspire. Desmos. Some of you actually don't have this for your computer, or you have, but the license is expired and you got the trial version. When you buy your handheld calculator, you get a little card with a license key. The license key activates the software on your laptop. Find that license key. Go and search at home, find it, bring it in, and we can activate your software on your laptop. If you have genuinely lost it and you've gone and searched for it, can't find it, we'll get your names down on a list and we'll ask TI, Texas Instruments, to provide some new ones. Okay? For me to do that, though, they need evidence that you've actually purchased the handheld. On the back of the handheld is a 24-digit code or something. We'll have to write that down. So if you want this software on your laptop, you first have got to buy the handheld. If you don't have the handheld purchased up till now, it's amazing that you haven't, but you need one. Okay? All right, and so Desmos, switch out to Desmos. Desmos is here. Okay, so at the moment, open up here, and once you've got a function, I think, if I remember right, it's those very squiggly brackets. So you just type in here, using the keyboard, your domain restriction. So x is greater than or equal to 0, and you've got a simple domain restriction just using the big curly brackets there. Okay, so quite easy on Desmos. Okay, and then the third top tip is this one here. And so people are typing in their work and trying to get some functions in there. So we're going to go insert equation. And in here, you have an equation toolbar up here. So I'm just going to start typing inside this little extra window. F bracket x equals 3x plus 2. And that looks pretty good. You can highlight the whole thing and you can make it a bit bigger so it stands out, which is good. When we go back in there, maybe actually wanted the whole thing as a fraction. So you can click on some of these menus to see if there's a fraction available. There's a fraction, a over b. And then type on the top line, 3x plus 2. And then to navigate to the bottom, you can actually use the small arrows, the up, down, left, right arrows on your keypad. Or you can just click on the top and click on the bottom. Okay? So that's a nice one. Let's try again, because you guys have been doing inverse functions. So you want f to the minus 1x. So let's have a look at that one. So insert equation. So now we need f, but we need what's called one of those up the top. And some people are using those hats, because that's kind of like an exponent in terms of spreadsheet language. But it's not mathematical language. We want to see the -1 at the top of the f. Okay? So go through your menu here. This one here seems to give me what I need. It's the x to the b. So if I click on there, and then I'm going to use my right arrow key on my keyboard. See how it takes the cursor to the top? I can type in -1, and now my right arrow key again will bring it back down. So f to the minus 1 of x is equal to 17x minus 2. Okay, and you can start to play with that menu. If I do one more, insert equation, I can think about x, and here's more symbols, and you've got lots to choose from. In here, I've got this one. X is a member of, I might even just type Z here. So what does that mean? Yep, so X is a member of the integer family. So it just gives you a little bit extra. There is something else for equations, and it's called this thing here, equatio. But that's from the Chrome Web Store. We can deal with that maybe next lesson. So those 3 top tips: domain restriction on 2 bits of technology, and using insert equation just to make your communication a lot clearer for when you're on your Google Docs. Okay, you've got 10 minutes left. Maybe go and try out 1 or 2 of those ideas now, and I will stop the video and I'll share it with you.